I wanted to ask you about the high profile executives in this show. We have Brad Siegel, Eric Bischoff, Janie Eagle, Neil Pruitt, Ted Turner Jr. This is the inner circle of WCW. Um, do you think including the actual executives at WCW, and forget Bischoff because he was also an on character, but we're talking about the producers and like I said, Brad Siegel for Pete's sake, and Ted Turner Jr. I think they called him Teddy on the show, but I don't want to disrespect the man. But anyway, Turner's son. Do you think that this show, because of the players and the producers, is going to get a better look and maybe the story be taken a little bit more seriously than if it was just, for instance, and no disrespect to Evan and his co-producer, but if this was just a dark side production without the benefit of those witnesses, those corporate people, do you think that people are going to take this show and what is said on this show a little bit more seriously, or do we still have the questions and the conspiracies and that sort of thing?
Again, those are all great questions. And so I feel that this will give it a different light of what happened and who was running, what monkeys were running what. However, I really truly, just by watching the first episode and kind of a sneak peek of the second episode, I know for a fact that a lot of these guys are still on there. They're still on camera. If anyone knows what I mean. What I mean by that is they're on. They're still on. I think they're telling some truth. I think that there still could be some fabrication because I know some of the things that they're talking about and it really doesn't equal up. I still think there's a lot of smoothing the line and putting others over. And again, it goes back to what I said is, people change, things change, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think there's any love lost from Brett. I don't think there's any love lost from Goldberg. And that you guys will see probably tonight. And Janie Ingle's her last name. Janie, one of my dearest friends, she's one of my best friends today. Her and I, she's very reluctant to do the show because she's never done anything and came forward. Now, remember, Janie Ingle knows a lot. She was behind the scenes. She was Hogan's right-hand person to take care of all of his personal affairs, his TV shows, when he was doing those reality shows, Hogan Knows Best or whatever it was. She also did everything at WCW for Eric. And she's basically, the one that Eric told her to call so-and-so up because he was fired. Eric didn't have the balls to do it. But I'm sure that's on an episode somewhere, and that's why I'm not saying a name and who it is.